There I am. That was weird. Hey, there's 4 people in here that fast. Welcome, everyone. I can't see who's here, but oh, come on in. I There we go. Oh my goodness. Brad 21. Hey, hi. Gardner Josh. Hey, there you are. Yeah, I thought it was not live yet, and then it was. Hey, Lewis. Oh, so it's been a long week. Is it Friday yet? Can we call it Friday yet? Please call it Friday. Oh, I am so ready for the weekend. It's supposed to be nice. Oh, okay. Oh, it is. I'll look, Brad. I don't have. I don't have a message, Brad. Unless you're a name I don't know. That's weird. Oh, okay. I did not get that one either. I haven't got. I'll look. Maybe it's in my other folder. That might be. Okay, I'll look. Thank you. Okay, I'll look. Hi, LP. Oh, sorry, moving around here. Oh, I hurt today, but I am kind of excited, everyone. I am only 90 hours away from monetization, and my video today was I released a super long video. Sorry, I kind of made 4 separate videos into one. Hi, Yama Chop. Welcome. Um, it already has 15 hours though. Yes. Yeah, as long as you can't can stuff that is still frozen. You have to have it at room temperature to start. But yes, they would still be good for mashed potatoes, Lewis. Yes. Um Anyway, it's supposed to be nice this weekend. Just one night of freezing temperatures, and then next weekend is supposed to be really icky. And I'm really hoping to get out and do some stuff outside. It's been so long since I got some sunshine. I am so tired of living in the Great North. I want I want to go somewhere warm. This is horrible. Winter is too long here. Oh, but anyway, oh, it has been a long week. But I started to say I am 90 hours away from monetization, which is amazing. I am so excited. Tomorrow night I am going live with Will It Grow and Cajun Hydroponics. I am hosting their Friday night karaoke. If anybody is interested, drop by. I do not sing, so just saying, I don't sing. So, but feel free to drop by. Let's see if I can find this thing that Brad has sent me. It's gonna bug me now. I haven't found it. It didn't send me a notification. I get so much on Facebook with my Facebook group, though. It's gonna have to, I don't know, see what I can. Ah, there it is. I found it. I did find it, Brad. I won't turn around with your name. All right. I'm sending you a message back so that I have you. All right. I've got you, Brad. Thank you. All right. Oh, all right. Yeah, it went to my other. So, thank you. I'll do that when I'm not on here because I can't think. I have a really bad headache today. Hi, LJT Mini Homestead. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Lewis, you had some wonderful weather today. It was 70 here today. It was like 68, and then it got up higher. I didn't actually look, but it said it was supposed to be 70 here today. And I was outside without my coat and driving around with my windows rolled down. It was wonderful, but I didn't have a chance to really do what I needed to do. I need to clean my van out. I am making it into a camper so that I can do some camping this summer. I just have the two kids now, and nobody else likes to go camping but me. And the one boy is old enough to stay home with adult supervision besides my adult supervision. And so I am going to take the younger boy and do a lot of camping. The older one is welcome to come too. The whole family is welcome to come, but they're not going to. And I am going to put in a camper in the back of my minivan. So I'm converting it to a camper that the youngest one and I can go do stuff. So I was working on cutting the boards for that today. And I've got to do some planting. I have planted a ton of garlic. If you haven't noticed, I think I planted everything that had sprouted. There were 6 cloves that I sorted out, and there's 6 heads of garlic, and every clove that had sprouted from those original 6 heads, I planted, and then everything that you saw in today's video, I have also planted. So I'm going to have to transplant that out at the property when I get out there, and hopefully with the weather being like this, we'll get my car fixed this weekend, and I can get out there and plant that. And then the stuff I have in the winter sowing. Hi, Wicked Awesome Gardening. Oh, okay. If you're okay, thank you for popping in. She has a premiere too at 6:30. If anybody double screens, go help her out too. Um, so, I have a lot of organizing in my garden out there to do, and it would be really nice if I could do it this weekend. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait till the kids have spring break, because driving back and forth is really hard. And I cannot wait till school is out in June and I don't have to drive back and forth and take kids to school. I just have to drive back and forth to work, which is not quite as far as school. So, but all my winter sowing jugs need to go out to the property, so they're not here, because in town they don't quite understand what all those milk jugs in a row are for, and the city will dock people, send nasty notes. Why are you collecting milk jugs in your backyard if they see them? So need to get them all out to the property where nobody cares if you have a garden. Only if you share what you have in the garden. And my neighbors all have gardens, so it'll be nice. Be nice to have stuff out there. And then the rest of the wood that I've collected for my minivan conversion, I'm going to use to make another raised bed. So that will be awesome too. So I have 2 incomplete raised beds, small ones out there. So I have been looking for everything I can to build my raised beds up some more. So, rude, Lau. What? I don't understand. I hope you don't think I was being rude. I was not being rude. I didn't mean to be. I've not communicated well with anyone today. I probably shouldn't be here. I've had a total communication. Everybody I've communicated with, I have communicated with poorly today. So I should just pull the covers over my head and go to bed and come back later. Oh, root of the city. Yes, very much root of the city. They, everything should be picture perfect and high status, and you should buy fancy things to do everything with, and not just make do, reuse, recycle, and use up, because that would be what was good for our environment, not what makes all the picky people happy. And I live by a lot of picky people. But thankfully, I sold that house, and I soon will escape this city and be out in the country. I'm only here because the kids go back and forth, and because I haven't got my cabin winterized. But I will be doing very much this summer, so that I will have it totally winterized for this next winter. Right now, Brad, the thing I need most is a little one of those little propane wall plaque heaters. That is what I need most in the world right now. Is just a little propane heater. I don't have my wood stove hooked up, so one of those little propane wall heaters that are ventless would be. They're about $129. I've priced them. I just need to go get one, and have it installed. But my cousin can do it for me. I just have to get one. That is the most helpful thing I could imagine right now. I have simple needs. My cabin has well, it does not have a septic. I have found there is a septic there. I just haven't found it because there used to be a house on the site, so I have to find the septic. But I have a compost toilet, and I need to get the door put in. It doesn't have a door right now. It has a shed door because it was being used as a shed. So I need to get it converted. So my summer project will be the garden and converting the shed to house. So that is my plans for the next 6 months, with a little camping splattered in there. Hey, Carpenter Self Reliance. Thanks for coming in. Is everybody having a happy St. Patty's Day? I forgot to wear green today, and I haven't ran into anybody that pinches, so I'm doing good that way. Hey, Homestead Aquarius, thanks for coming in. So, I was just talking about gardening. I have so much to do this weekend, hopefully getting my garden, my containers put into the garden area and working on that. Hey, Cajun Hydroponics. How are you today? So I still have one part not on my van yet. I bought the part. The old one has been taken off, but the install on the new part has not went well. So hopefully I'll get that fixed too, and then I'll be back on the road and be more independent, which would be nice. So, but yeah, it's been a long week. I'd like a do over. I'd like to start the week and do it over, except I don't want to do this week over. Oh, you're planting your greenhouses. I need my greenhouse roof on. That's also on my list of things to do this summer is get the greenhouse roof on so that it's ready for next year. And get the wood stove, the little wood stove for that in there. Oh, so many goals, so many projects. Hopefully, being out at the property full time, I'll get my projects done. So, then it'll give me lots of things to film besides canning. So when I'm not canning projects, I'll have stuff. Hey, Diggs, welcome. Thanks for coming in. So, oh, I need to go back. Yeah, 1980 would definitely cover everything I need to do over. Yeah, but I need to know now what I didn't know then. Okay. I'd even start with well, 85 would be perfect too. June June 6th, 1985 would be wonderful. But I'd work with 1980. Hey, Gil. Oh, the link was in the link. If if you didn't get it, let me know. Oh, but I started a little early. I was here, the boy's asleep, and I need 90 hours. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to look up. I am so close to another benchmark. This is very exciting. So let me go and look. I am 44 subscribers away from 5,000. 44. I had 7 more added today. So I am 44 away from 5,000 subscribers. I think once I get past the 5,000 subscribers, it won't be so hard for me to get my hours. I think it's so hard when you get close to any of those big milestones and benchmarks to get past them. It's kind of frustrating, but I am just working hard. I deliberately made today's video 15 minutes long just because I've never made one that long. I could have probably broke it up into 4. Oh, that's okay, Carpenters Alliance. I'm just gonna earn them. I'm just gonna keep plucking away, and see what I do. Cosmic Cultivators, hi. So. Interesting. Good to know, Brad. Thank you. I will take recommendations, and I certainly will take viewers that actually watch my show. I love real viewers. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Diggs. Thank you, too. Well, I am trying, Brad. I think the more that people know how to preserve food and know how to grow food and are self-sufficient, I think that is something that they really you can't give a better gift right now to a child. And like my little cousin, she calls me Aunt Tammy because in our family it's a sign of respect. And so she wanted a garden. I'm like, well, last year, and I'm like, okay, well, what do you want? So we went to her dad and said, we need some space. And so I planted her a flower garden along the foundation of their house and a strawberry garden because she said that her brother loves strawberries and she wanted strawberries. So her garden is coming right along, and now she knows how to grow things. So I think that the interest is there. We just really have to, help people a little bit. Everybody just needs a little bit of help. We all kind of freeze up when it's like, oh, I need to do this. What do I do? But if you have somebody that says, hey, I'll do it with you, I'll show you, let me walk this path with you a couple of feet, and then you can, continue on. Then I think, a lot of people would do it. There's so many people that don't know how to can that are just really scared of the first time they run their canner. And once we get them past that first time fear, the world opens up to them, and they can take care of anything that they get that they need to preserve. Hey, Gil.
Hey. Well, I've been running playlists on 2 different computers, one on the Camp Patton, one on Grayman. So since last night at midnight, they've been running solid.
Brad, I will do that tonight. I have a hard time. I have one phone, and my 14-year-old son, who's a little special needs, tends to hog it because his phone doesn't have the same quality internet that mine does. So this is his security blankie. So in the evenings it's hard for me, and in the mornings I'm rushing around getting everybody around. So I will work on doing that tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is, so you should by tonight pick up another 48 hours.
Sweet, Gil. I hope so. I am so excited. It's like watching a clock tick slowly. And then sometimes they do it in reverse, and I have no idea why they take hours away.
No, but yeah, except for the time I'm sleeping, as I go in, as I'm walking around, come in, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So they realize it's not. I'm not making comments because I'm just a bit. I'm just making sure it's getting thumbs up. So
I kind of guilted all of my friends on Facebook today. That's how I got the extra
I saw that.
7. That's how I got the extra 7. Because it's like, really, I went to your football games. I went to your baseball games. I sat through soccer. I can you give me an hour on the computer? Somebody?
Oh, yeah. So by Monday, you should have it.
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Well, I'm doing karaoke tomorrow night. So between tonight and tomorrow, I'm hoping that, like you said, they don't always give you your hours until Monday or Tuesday from the weekend. So I'm hoping to get there. And then once you get past that benchmark, then it all opens up and it just rolls fast again.
Especially if you can pass it by 100 in a couple days, because then if they take some away, you're still above it.
Right. And I know it's just because I'm so close to 2 benchmarks at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, LJT. I had a ceramic top stove, and I was really scared of using my canner on it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I cannot not can, so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just
Hi,
realized.
Mrs. Cosmic Cultivators, Gina. Thanks for coming in that way, too. Yes, Diggs. Nothing wrong with a little time cushion.
So I was kind of wondering, on Monday night, on my the Monday night chat, which is at 8 Eastern, if you'd want to come on and be the primary guest.
This Monday?
This Monday.
I can do that.
Okay, I'll push back the garden tools to a different Monday.
Okay.
And we get that done there.
Hi, Tanya Logan. Thanks for coming in. Cajun hydroponics, I would be so thrilled if I got anywhere close to that number of hours tomorrow night with you guys. Thank you for coming and doing that for me tomorrow. I really, really appreciate it. What are we talking about, Gil?
We're talking about canning.
Okay.
Because I've been making notes of questions I wanted to ask you where I could sneak them in, either on wherever. Well, hey, it's just a good time to ask about, do that. And we can end, hopefully we'll be celebrating your monetized. So that's,
hey,
just putting it on my list here to make sure I got everything set up here. CA. There we go.
Hey, Purple Tea Bear. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Faye.
I have ordered that sticker. Tomorrow at 9 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have to really load up on caffeine, Carol. But Becca said she'd sit by me and keep me awake, too. So I don't embarrass myself.
It's going to be 9 tomorrow, Eastern?
Yep. Night, yep.
Okay. I know, because when Bruce goes live, that's when he goes live. And there's Bruce.
There's Bruce.
Bruce, are you going live tomorrow night? If not, Tammy's going to go live.
Well, it's karaoke with Will It Grow and Cajun Hydroponics.
Hey, Bruce, you can come up there and sing like you're in the Army.
I do not sing. I am the host. Hey, Wicked Awesome Gardening. Thanks for coming back. I'll have to go check out your video when I get done here. I always try to vote on your tomatoes. We'll see how the brackets are going. I love the way you're doing that. I think that is really cool.
Oh, I caught Bruce's reply.
Well, Wicked Awesome Gardening, I am hosting the karaoke thing tomorrow night. So you could always come check it out. And then I know that they have some more time available. They're looking to have other hosts. So get a hold of either Cajun Hydroponics or John at Will It Grow, and they can work on that for you. We can both do it, Bruce. It's okay, because I think mine is going to go longer than yours. So you could go ahead and do yours and then come on over to mine. Yes, Robert. Turn the music up really loud. It'll run out all the roaches and mice.
Hey, I'm not singing, so it ain't going to chase all them roaches and mice away.
Oh, okay. I think he was talking about my singing.
Or was he talking about his singing?
No, I know Robert's probably not going to sing. Hey, Robert, does Wilson sing? Maybe we could get Wilson to come up and sing.
Well, I could probably do a real good imitation of a big name actor when he sang a song in Paint Your Wagon. Lee Marvin singing, I was born under a wandering sky.
Oh, I know. I'm just teasing Cajun. I know he's talking about John singing. Maybe yours. I haven't heard you sing. I heard John sing. I have not heard you sing. So I'm reserving my opinion until I have firsthand evidence. Oh, Friday is full. Well, that's okay, guys. If you don't come, that's okay. I'm sorry I won't be there for you guys. But I'll be there next week then. And I always, if I fall asleep, which I always do, I always watch you guys in reruns. I had a lot of catching up to do this week.
Alrighty. Okay. On the one playlist, I'm up to video 183 of the 217 on your one playlist.
That's the one that has everything but shorts, and I actually had two playlists going, so some things aren't on it, but that has mostly everything.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have my shorts or things that aren't canny related on it.
Yeah.
So my gardens, my stuff that are just totally gardening isn't on that one either.
Yeah, you I'll stuck in a couple other channels in there too. It's like, wait a minute. Okay, I'll just skip this one. She's not getting any watch hours off of this one.
Sorry, my son sometimes plays with my phone. I need to go fix that because, Sherry and Daryl at Two Family Homestead are now doing their thing again. It's at a different time.
It's on it. It's on it. They come on right after me on Monday.
Okay.
And between me and Courtney.
Yes, and so I have to make sure that I get my playlist and everything because I don't want to be on Daryl's wheel of review without getting everything in order on my channel.
Yeah. My one channel is getting the number of playlists is up because I've been breaking out all the different categories, and then I have a bunch I'm keeping private.
Yeah.
Like other channels, food videos. Other channels, informational videos.
Yeah. Yep. I have a private playlist for everything that I want to watch, or I don't want to lose it in my history, but I want to, I want to go back and watch it.
Yeah, there are a few of those of other channels I actually pull down off of YouTube, just in case they decide to, clear out. Some people have done it. They've cleared out their places. Why are you doing that? People are still watching those.
I know there's a couple channels that haven't posted for like 9 years, and I really need to pay for the premium so I can download a couple of their videos.
Yeah. Because
I would be lost until I do a video myself, because there's a channel called Cat's Cradle, and she hasn't posted in a number of years. I don't know what happened to her, but her butter and her cheese videos I go back to when I want to can them. So I need to do a video myself, so then I just have one of myself doing it, and then I won't lose it.
think I.
Yes, the background play when you have YouTube Premium is wonderful because then I can leave it play while I'm doing other things and it won't shut off on me.
Which was interesting when I was doing the playlist the one time. It, because I went for about 8 hours and I can't, I mean, it was going on and stuff, and I paused it for a minute when I went live and picked up afterwards. And after 4 hours, it goes, pause. Do you still want to watch the video? Why? I mean, it ran 8 hours straight without pausing.
Yeah, that does it. My cousin isn't signed in to YouTube on their TV. They've never created their own account. And so when they watch things, the kids will be watching something and all of a sudden it'll say, do you still want to watch this? I'm like, well, the kid's been watching stuff for 4 hours, but all of a sudden they have to tell it then because they're not signed in that they're still watching it. So.
Homestead Aquarius, I saw a comment from you, and I was just looking back to see if I could find it again. I can't remember which video that was on. Probably my latest one here with the indoor garden experiment, I think.
How's
or
unless
it was the live. You might have made the comment on the live stream one. I'm surprised my last live stream on Tactical Tuesday got a little controversial at the end there when somebody else went off track and someone else came in and set them straight. I've gotten a lot of supporting emails for letting Steve come in there and set the record straight. So
I'm surprised I didn't get a lot of hate on the one I did the other day, my rant, and I almost didn't post that. But
on the topics and stuff, what that was good.
I get tired of saying it over and over, and then on my Facebook group, it's my Facebook group, and people will come in and correct me. It's like, no, I'm really trying to, this is a new canner, and I'm trying to teach them the correct vocabulary. Don't come in and tell me I'm wrong. This is my group. I know what I'm talking about. Just because I don't correct every single person, this term is taken off, and it's like, oh, you're driving me crazy, people.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, LJ. I've only done 2 rants, so I think I'm doing pretty good with the rants.
Oh, and the political upheaval in California gets worse. The Governor Newsom wanted to use some of their surplus funds they had to offset the gas increase by giving temporarily for the year, eliminating the last gas tax hike they did, and his fellow constituents in the Senate said no. Well, now 2 of them have decided, we're just going to do a $400 per household rebate.
What if these people don't drive? There's a lot of people in California that aren't driving. Why don't they give it to the people who are driving? Because they're the ones getting hit.
Exactly. So whether or not that passes, I don't know.
I just figured out that with me driving the boys back and forth to school as far as I do, it's going to cost me another $4,000 a year just in gas.
Yeah.
Over my usual budget. $4,000 just to drive them back and forth to school 9 months of the year.
For me to make my trips to California, it's basically the cost is just about doubled.
Yeah.
To do it, and I was spending several $1,000s a year making those several trips back and forth, hauling stuff. Because when I go back, I get good gas mileage. When I'm coming back up this way with a full truckload,
not so good.
Yeah. Puddle of Souls.
Hi, thanks for coming in. And I try to just agree and move on, but this one I had to kind of keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Diggs. I have to agree that they're in the state of self-destruction. and they don't know it. That's the thing that's so frustrating is you're watching it play out and they have no idea.
Right now, California has a new state song, and they don't know it.
Oh.
It's done by Phil Collins and it's an old one. Genesis?
Genesis. He was in Genesis.
Yeah.
In 85, Phil Collins, I think it was 85 or 86, he separated from Genesis.
Yeah. Land of Confusion.
There, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Puddle of Souls. I'm afraid it is just going to get crazier until they've all had enough.
Whoa.
Or left. A lot of people are leaving.
Diggs, what state are you in? I forget. But I think she said prices dropped 15 to 20 cents there.
That is true, Homestead Aquarius. I wasn't figuring that in when I said that they should give it to just the people with gas because, yeah, everything is going up because it takes gas to get everything everywhere. Hi, Susie Jacobson. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I mean, if our truckers have to pay more for gas, then all of our goods and services are going to go up.
Yeah.
And that's the thing they don't factor in or they don't care when they're.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: if they would give the rebate there in California, or just lower the taxes, eliminate the tax hike for this year, that would affect everybody whether they drove or not, because that would lower all the truckers' taxes as well.
Well, they're not going to do that right now.
I know.
They might do that after the convoy is done, but they're not going to do that. We saw our gas prices go up 20 to 50 cents just because of the convoy in Canada across the Windsor Bridge. Because they didn't want people coming in getting gas and taking it to them. They wanted to put the hurt on everybody and make us peer pressure back on them. And it didn't work. It blew up in their face because it made everybody want to join them more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Bruce. Every single piece of plastic down to the crappy ripped shopping bag you get from Walmart is made with petroleum products.
Yeah.
And you can't even find a brown paper bag to get your groceries these days.
I went to Sam's Club a couple days ago and filled up, and it was over $4 a gallon up here in Idaho. Last year at this time, it was $2.39.
It was $2 something last year. About that, I'd say I agree. That's what we had last year. It is $4.38, and I could only afford 2 gallons today to get me where I needed to go.
Yeah.
And I actually probably could have got by with 1, and I was regretting putting 2. It's not my car, so I regretted putting the extra gallon in. I was like, I'm just going to put 5 in gas to get. Because I was using their car, and then I'm like, I didn't take it back. It took it back twice what they had in it. I should have, not put 10 in. I should have just put the 5. But I'm looking at the price of gas at $4.38, and I'm thinking, that's barely going to get me a gallon.
Yeah.
But it was a short run, so. Yes, Bruce, I agree. I forgot about that, too. The hard shell, the glycerin used to be made out of glycerin coated meds. The ones that now are like a plastic coated are petroleum based too.
Yeah.
Russia just announced that they are now gold backed. Petrodollar status is going to flatline. I'm not sure.
The one to check up if you guys want to find out about that, the channel is the Economic Ninja.
Okay.
He usually puts out 2 or 3 videos a day on stuff, so there ought to be something. He ought to be putting out a video on that one too, about that, what it's going to do.
Yes, Puddle of Souls. That's what this is: a squeeze, then breathe, then squeeze again. You are, yeah. 100%. I should be doing this. I forgot to do that. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Exactly what they're doing. They were trying to put the squeeze on from this side of the Windsor Bridge. So. But I shouldn't be talking about politics, even though I'm concerned with these things. I shouldn't be discussing them. But hey, Mama Freddy 3. You're new here. Thank you for coming in. Oh.
I'm got to head up into Idaho Falls tomorrow. I wish I could have waited longer, but my phone started acting up. It's not receiving calls. I can make phone calls. I can receive texts and everything, but when someone calls in, they just get a busy signal.
Thanks, Robert.
So I got to go. Since I got to go up there to the AT&T store to get a new phone, I'm going to go to swing by Walmart and see if they got any canning jars in.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go over to Sam's Club and hopefully Sam's Club has their potting mix back in.
Oh,
I should have gotten 3 bags instead of 2.
I'm going to grab something. I'll be right back. Before you get that, just a second. I got to tell you something. Let me grab it.
Okay. All right, everybody, run amok. Say, everybody type in the side chat. Just type, "Hi, Tammy." I think she heard me say it about running amok. Yeah, fertilizer is price has been going up for about 9 months now.
All right. Do you see this brand? Back to the roots.
Uh-huh.
Okay? If you go to Walmart and you buy it, the potting soil and the seed starting mix, there is a $3, a $3.50, or a $5 rebate from Ibotta. That bag was $6.97 at Walmart, and I got a $3.50 rebate on it.
Okay, I'll write that down here.
So, do you have an Ibotta? If you don't, I'll send you mine to join through me, and I'll get points for that too.
Okay. I will. I can do that after I purchase it, right?
Yes. Just save your receipt, and you have to have the IPC code on the bag.
Okay, I'll take care of that. If my Walmart even has it.
Right.
Sometimes some stores don't carry it. Depending where you're at.
This was the only bag at mine.
Okay.
So.
And that's back to what?
Back to the Roots brand. But that made it half off. I actually made it less than half price. So.
What was the one you got? Was that the potting mix or the seed?
There's rebates on both. This is the seed starting mix.
Seed starting.
Yep, but there's if you buy the bigger bag of potting mix, there's a $5 rebate for the big bag. So.
Okay. Add that to my list.
I was going to do a short video on that today to help people out because, I mean, anywhere you can save half price on something is kind of worth it. Especially the $3 and $3.50 and $5. That's almost a gallon of gas. The $5 is a gallon of gas you could buy. Yeah. Or as we measure it in our house, that's a Little Caesars pizza.
$5. They up their Little Caesars up their $5 to $6 now.
Yes, they did. But this is the only way my son understands money, because that's how we spend it. Hi, Tuber Chat. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for being here. And I see Laura came in from Hedgehog's Homestead.
Yeah.
And Andy Eddings. I didn't say hi to Andy yet. Hi. The coupon comes from Ibotta. So if you have Ibotta, and if you don't have it, I'll put the link in the description to this video. I wanted to do a small one. If you sign up through me, I get a bunch of points. I've never actually redeemed anything yet from Ibotta. This will be my first time. I've actually finally got to $20 in savings. You have to get $20 to get your money back out, just so you know.
Yeah.
But I just use it. I just scan my receipts for things I already buy anyway. I don't buy things just to buy them because they're through there. But I thought this was a great deal to be able to get it. And like I said, there's a $3 rebate on one size, a $3.50, and a $5 on the great big bag. So I saved half price on this one.
Yeah. I'm hoping they got the Walmart has canning jars in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everyone else, especially back in the South and stuff, are saying, "Oh, well, you're taking pictures of Walmart and they got rows of canning jars in." Yeah, it's been the last time I saw canning jars at Walmart, I go in there, they had one case of quarts. I grabbed it.
Yeah.
They had several cases of the half pints. They didn't have any pints and no lids at all.
Yeah.
They haven't had lids in almost a year.
Yeah, we are fully stocked now. I'm surprised. Carpenter Self Reliance says they don't have jars there either. So, and 2 stores.
Yeah. And basically we got 2 stores in Idaho Falls, one on the west side, one over on the east side. And
I almost moved there once.
Yeah. And it was so basically I go up, if I want to hit the second one, if I get everything else, I make that last little jog over and catch the one over on South Utah and see if they have it, and then head back home. But it's been usually the one on South Utah never has canning jars, even when before this all happened.
Have you tried the hardware stores?
There's a grocery store 4 miles up the road in Shelley called Brolam's. It's a local chain around eastern Idaho, and they have it, but it's $18 a case.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have picked some up there. I'm leery. Walmart says you can order and have it shipped to store.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about that, but that's $12 per case of the quarts. But
I know somebody the other day was complaining in the Facebook group. They've been taking the plastic off when they stock them on Walmart shelves, and people are taking 1 or 2 jars out of there, and it's because they're used to selling them in the craft department 1 jar at a time.
Yeah.
But if you buy them over in the craft department, they're almost double what they are if you buy them by the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop turning them into drinking glasses and oil lamps. Stop,
Hey, you want to turn one into an oil lamp? Get one of the glass mayonnaise jars.
Yes, that's right. Use your mayonnaise jars. Use your old pickle jars. Use your old spaghetti jars for that.
Yeah, use the ones that have the lug blade or the bayonet style, where it basically a quarter turn and that's it. Use those.
That's right.
Oh, I actually found a place. I don't know where I saved the link to it. There's a company that makes lids for the lug top jars, so you can, if you want to reuse the lug top jars. But they put a disclaimer, thing on it, for commercial use only.
Yes, I love those 1.5 asparagus jars. As long as I'm not, when they're emptied out, I put them in my cabinet to drink too, for tea and soda and pop and everything. Oh, the aluminum beer bottles make better lamps. I saved the aluminum. Remember when Mountain Dew had the aluminum cans not too long ago? I saved all of those to do something like that.
The forget which one. There's one a tea brand that has an aluminum bottle, and it has a twist top on it.
Yes.
That would be a good one for an oil lamp, because then you can drill it out, and it's just a twist on, twist off, and you can put, if you are serious about your wick, you get the tiki torch wicks and put them in there.
Yes. Yes, I've done that. Because those wooden tiki things never last long.
Yeah.
Oh, Arizona tea. It might be Arizona tea.
Yes, I think it is. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I buy, because we can't keep enough pickles in our house. I buy the half gallon, and if I can find them, the gallon pickle containers. And then that's what I rinse out, clean them out really good, try to get the scent out of them. And that's what I keep all my flour, my sugar, my brown sugar. Right now I have a half gallon of clear gel and a half gallon of sure gel in those pickle containers. Those are my dry goods storage containers. Hey, Thorhaven. I am having a much better night now that I'm here with all of you. Thank you guys for coming in.
Something I found out yesterday when I was reading labels of what I have stocked here. The local stores, carry the Mount Olive relish.
Yes.
And actually, how I was doing, I had an empty jar, and I was filling it full of hot water so I could scrape the label off to keep the jar for reusing for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading it, and the second or third ingredient, high fructose corn syrup.
Yep.
So if you're getting relish, don't get Mount Olive relish, because it has the high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
And I didn't think they put sugar in or any sweeteners in the relish, but they do. So everyone check your relish. Do not use the high fructose bleh,
They
corn
put a lot of
crap.
food coloring in it too.
Yeah.
Hi, Lori's World. Yeah, they put a lot of stuff in there they don't need to. I make my own. When I have pickles that are old, they start getting to be 2 years old, I'll make a batch of my own relish from them because they get soft. So I just use the soft pickles to make relish. Or if I have cucumbers out of the garden that are too big, I'll make relish with them.
Yeah.
We go through a lot of condiments in this house.
Yeah. Thorhaven, hey, how's it going? Hey, Thorhaven, you should have seen a slight increase in your subscribers on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. The Ann Lynn show, when they were doing their interview of Yossi, at the end, they were checking out my channel, see who I subscribed to, and someone else, and your name came up both times there, and they go, "Oh, Thorhaven, I'm gonna have to check them out," and they started subscribing to them right then. So you should have picked up a couple on Wednesday.
Yay! That's really cool. That reminds me, I need to go watch that and rerun because I missed it. It's right when I was running the kids to school and I didn't have cell phone service that day.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to I think I missed it quite a bit this week. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm still behind. Thanks, Diggs. We'll just keep rumbling on till you get back. We'll try not to say anything too important until you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, it has been a long week. I have so much to plant. And this week is supposed to be really nice, but next weekend we're supposed to get freezing at night again. And so I really can't plant much right now because it won't. But I want to so bad, but I know it's going to all be spoiled if I try to get it outside right now. Maybe I can get my garlic out there.
Okay, so I just thought some more questions for Monday.
Awesome.
I'm going to hit it. I'm going to fire it off here in a second, but I wanted to get it down here so I don't forget about it.
That works. Now,
on for I used to have a bunch of the gallon jars, gallon size, big old mayonnaise size and stuff. But my grandmother had some that were canning jars.
Yes.
Those had the wide mouth size lids,
Yes.
or the wide mouth lids. I mean, the wide or the regular size lids. So, do they make the big lids? You know, like the I guess it's be almost like, you know, almost 3 or 4 inch diameter canning lids. Did they ever?
Not that I know of. They have the small mouth and the wide mouth, and then if they are like a weck jar, the weck you can buy, like if they have the old rubber.
Yeah, I know those.
You can you can measure them, and then you can buy a weck lid with the rubbers to go on them still.
Okay. Yeah, because
were they the wire bail ones?
No, they didn't have wire on them.
Okay.
These they did. The wire got taken out. Wire got taken off a long time ago.
It probably rusted away. There's very few that still have the original wires.
Yeah, but these were my grandmother's from back when I was a wee little tyke. So you're looking at 60 years ago.
I still have the charts for how to can in gallon jars. It's just went out of fashion since we don't have big families. They won't test it anymore to see but it is still approved for tomatoes and fruit juices to can in the gallon size.
Yeah, we have a bunch of the half-gallon canning jars that my mom had. They got the wide mouth lids on them.
Yes.
And she used to can peaches and pears in them.
Yes.
Water bath them.
Yep.
And so,
if I had them, I would. I just don't have enough of them to do that.
Yeah. Well, before everything went totally crazy, I picked up another 8 from Walmart before they went poof in 2020.
Oh, yeah, because everybody's looking for stuff to store. And I don't store in buckets. I probably should. I need to get a few buckets and try it. I don't have a rodent problem at the property, so I should be able to.
Yeah.
But I just haven't. It's something I've always had enough extra canning jars. When Garden, when I got into canning, my aunt who had 8 kids was leaving canning. It took me 4, and at that time I had a station wagon. 4 trips with my station wagon, floor to ceiling, including the passenger seat in the front, home of canning jars. And then, of course, my mom was getting out of it because I was her last child. So I inherited most of her jars. And so and then I've given some away, blah, blah, blah. And so I've bought here and there. But mostly I've only had to buy pints and half pints. So Lone Star Pioneering. Thank you for coming in. There was Hot Garden.
Yeah, the thing, we scored a bunch of canning jars and stuff from a member of our church in California that was moving to Texas. They totally retiring, downsizing their house. I guess they got a house that just has 2 bedrooms, one for them and one for when grandkids spend the night.
There you go.
And they got rid of a lot of stuff. And we picked up like 800 pounds of wheat from them.
Nice.
In the wheat tin wheat in the big yellow bags that are actually double bagged, rubberized bags that are super strong and waterproof. So we got a bunch of 800 pounds of those, and it's just is one of the things that my wife was saying and I were there, and she was going, well, we don't want to take everything. We want to share some for others, and they're saying take more. I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot left over. And they called us later that night. Hey, we still got 4 cases of jars, and I ran over and grabbed.
Sweet. Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
Such a blessing. It's such a blessing when people do that and pass them on to people that are gonna, do this.
I didn't think to ask them if they had a pressure canner, because I had my mom's, which is a I think it's a 21 quart.
Yeah.
Presto pressure canner.
I
Which
have
is
my
cool.
mom's big double stack. I can double stack quarts in her great big yellow. She was so happy when she bought it sometime in the 1970s. Big, huge, golden. I call her Bertha. Big old Bertha canner. I have that one, and then I have some others that I've picked up through the years. If I find them at a garage sale, I snap them up and then I recondition them and I pass them on. But right now you can't find them.
I know. The one I got from the 21 quart I got from my mom is a Presto with both a gauge and a jiggler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it that way. But I love my jiggler. But I've been using Becca's All American, and I really, really, really kind of want an All American. I don't need one. It's not a need.
Yeah, I screwed up.
Those are nice.
In December 2019, I had saved on my Amazon wish list the 41 quart All American.
Yeah.
And it was $285 at the time. And I'm like, I'm gonna wait to see. If I realized what was gonna happen, I would have gone ahead and bought it. But right now, actually, let me take a look here. Canning, Amazon list for my canning. List, where is it? There it is. Canning. The All American right now, $739.
I said 700. I wasn't too far off. Now.
Yeah. The other one, I got two of them from two different people offering them. Two different sellers. The other one is $9.59. Yeah.
I'll answer Carpenter's self-reliance question in just a second. I have one more thing to say to Gil. On my community tab, a friend of mine had and she's a Rebel canner. I actually know her personally. She's the first person that ever stopped me in the grocery store and introduced herself to me from knowing me from Facebook. And we became instant friends. She did a TikTok video that went viral on canning. And All American invited her to the company and tour and gave her 4 canners. And she has a code right now on the 921. You can save $38. They have never given a discount code before. So if you follow the link that I put in my community tab, you can actually get a 921, which is a small one, with a discount code. All right, now to Carpenter's question, because it's a really good one. In one of my videos and in my original book, I say that you need about 1,000 canning jars for a family of 4. As he's like, I think as you begin to stockpile them, is it okay to stack them while they're new in the case? If so, how high? You can stack jars that have been used and are full of food 4 high, as long as you have cardboard between them. So you should be able to stack unused ones even higher, but at least 4 high, and maybe even higher.
Yeah, the pallets of them that they ship to the store, I think they're like 10 high.
Okay.
8 high. Because
Okay,
the pallet they're up, high as most pallets load anyways, and they come in.
Well, when I go to Walmart, I'm 5'3", and when I go to Walmart or Myers and they still have them on the pallet in the center aisle, back in the day, those were chest high on me. So and the pallet would be that high underneath. So yeah, they'd be about 10 high.
Yeah. I know and that's one thing I hate about the way they're selling the canning jars nowadays. You got this little half cardboard thing, and the top is all exposed. I would say 99% of the ones we have, besides what I've bought in the last couple of years, have in the full boxes with the folding lids, with the cardboard dividers and everything else. And
they're not even putting the cardboard dividers in the small ones anymore.
Yeah.
When you buy the jelly jars, they don't put cardboard dividers anymore. You got to make your own. And yes, I'm out there with an X-Acto knife cutting my little dividers because I like to keep them from bumping into each other. Because, when you knock glass around into each other, it can cause a crack, even if you can't see it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie says they stack them head high in the factory, as long as they have cardboard between them.
Yeah.
So,
Because you need, they need more than just a single layer of cardboard on the bottom of the box between them.
yeah. I've got to get more shelves. I have the wire shelves, but I need to get more shelves. I've only got the ones that have come with my wire racks. I need to get more, because I like to keep them kind of organized by, So.
Speaking of the wire rack shelves, so 4-foot wide ones that are 18-inch deep, that you can get at Lowe's, Home Depot, Sam's Club, Costco. Most of the ones come just the wire rack and stuff. The ones at Sam's Club come with the wheels and come with plastic liners for each shelf. So you can put something on. You have small stuff that it doesn't tip over on there. And what's so funny is the ones at Sam's Club were actually cheaper than the ones at Lowe's without the plastic shelving cover on it and without the wheels.
You can also get that melamine plastic and cut it and set it on there, and then they slide nicer. But if you're in an earthquake-prone area, you'll need to do a bungee cord around there or do something to keep them from sliding right off your shelves.
Let me go grab something. I got something to show you. Be right back here.
All right. Diggs, if you ever shoot me an email, and if you need a guest, I can come be a guest sometime. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Yes, our local Mennonite grocery does get their jars in that way too, and I have used them. And they get their lids that way.
Okay, every time I go to Sam's Club, whether I need it or not, I grab a box.
Oh, the banana boxes! I love banana boxes.
Yeah, this is the tallest one I've been getting that don't have the cardboard in the corners,
right,
or across the end. I have some that are only this tall, and some that are this tall. The shorter ones would be for the pints and stuff, but this is actually, you got to make sure you have plenty of room to get the jar in and out for the quart, even the quarts on this one. But this I'm saving for the half gallons.
Ah, perfect. Those are perfect. I love those. I get the lids to the banana boxes, and I put my jars in them, and I put them in the garage in those jars, and then I stack them on the shelf out in the garage. Yes, you can order full pallets of jars directly from some of the manufacturers. 3 years ago when I looked into it, it was $1,000 for the pallet and another for shipping. It was quite expensive compared to at that time. I had enough jars, I didn't need to do it. If I'd have known now what I didn't know then, I would have been ordering a pallet of jars. Just
you could turn around and sell those for twice what you paid for them.
Well, I know, but I was thinking, wow, $1,000 out of pocket all at once is a lot of money.
Yeah.
For me on my budget. Now I'm like, boy, I wish I'd have spent that $1,000 on a pallet of jars because, boy, I'd have used them. Yes, restaurant-sized tomato boxes work well too, as long as they're clean. Sometimes tomato boxes get a little. Icky. You gotta,
Yeah, because even with those cardboard form things, but it has the little divots for each of the tomatoes. Now and then you'll get something that squishes and.
They get a little icky.
Yeah.
And anything that is damp like that will attract rodents. You want to be careful you're not getting. The thing with banana boxes too is to make sure you're not getting any hitchhikers. You don't want any spiders. The banana boxes. And banana boxes, I always make them sit outside for a day or so before I bring them in and double check them again.
Yeah. And a lot of the banana boxes are waxed too.
I just hit the mother load. I got 26 milk crates given to me. So on the bottom of all of my shelves, I can fit 2 milk crates. So all my carrots, my potatoes, my onions, my garlic, I'm going to have a milk crate for each one of those and a couple for potatoes. So I'm very excited.
Yeah. I guess it's been about a year and a half. I did a video on it, but my neighbor across the street, Curtis, his brother-in-law used to live in the town across the railroad tracks right here, same size as mine, just on the other side of the railroad tracks. And he lived on the outskirts and raised pigs. And he was selling all his, he was moving off the place and moving back into Idaho Falls. And he had on, actually, he didn't have it on Craigslist. Curtis actually got me information, and I talked to him directly, and he sold me all his cal panels, the 4-foot high ones, the 2-foot high ones. I think it was like 150 cal panels. And I did a video on it with all the math of how much I paid and everything else. Then I'm out there, I'm loading it all up there, and he goes, I got to haul all this crap to the dump. And the crap he was talking about was about 60 milk crates. And he goes, "What? You're just getting rid of those?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll take them. I'll load them up." So we put the cow panels in my trailer and loaded up the back of my truck, my pickup, with the milk crates. And so I made 2 trips like that, full with the cow panels and milk crates. And then I got a whole bunch of 55, 30, and 15-gallon barrels. And some of them had been cut in half, in half height-wise, and others been split down the middle, and he had been using those as feeding trough.
See, in our community garden that I was running here at the Salvation Army, I helped with their community garden, and they took those cut the long way, and they put them on chains, and they actually hung them like a porch swing on a thing. So then you weren't having to bend over to garden. Yeah. It was really nice. And then you could take them down in the fall, and they also put them around the edge like that. They were actually quite nice like that.
Yeah, well, I got one of the 30s that have been cut in half. I got it in the living room there for my year-round indoor garden experiment I'm doing, and I'm going to be putting the lettuce in those just to see how it goes.
Actually, King Poopa, it would be a scary sight, but I have been able to can since I was 17 years old, and in French class. So not only can I can, but I can talk to you in French while I do it. I don't have the right dress, though. Somebody'd have to supply the ruffled skirt. But yes, I can.
Oh, just brought back memories of when I was a teenager. My mom had signed my older and younger brother, and it's all 3 of us up. Actually, we started doing tap dance up here, up in Northern California when we were elementary school kids. And down there, we were, I was in junior high, and my younger brother was just coming into junior high. My older brother was a senior, and we were at learning Virginia Rose's dance academy, and we took dance, ballet, acrobatics, and everything else. And we got there one time, and the girl we're teaching a bunch of the girls only class was teaching them how to do the can.
Okay. It's actually fun.
Yeah,
it's actually fun. But
at the end of it, some of the girls, once she says, "All right, practice," and she's walked out, the girls started getting silly and seeing how high they could kick and all the other stuff. It was funny.
Rockettes. Well, we had a huge formal French dinner, and we would do some kind of entertainment and stuff. And to be kind of annoying to our French teacher was a wonderful woman, but she was way ahead of her time. And all of us girls knew that would just drive her crazy. And so we suggested that we all do the can as the entertainment for the very formal French dinner. And she was just about mortified. it did not pass. But we were practicing in class. Just, we love to pick on her. She's actually my neighbor at the new property, and I'm very excited about that. But it's interesting.
Yeah. Ah.
This was the type of formal dinner where there was so many forks on both sides of your plate. You had to learn how to eat before you could actually go to the dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, Belinda and Chuck came in.
Hi. I didn't see that. There they are. Oh, good evening. Hi. Speaking of French dinner, did you see my post on my lunch the other day? Hi, Caitlin. Everybody keeps talking about poutine. Annie up in Quebec, I can't think of the name of her channel. Rem's Family Home. Thor Haven, are you still in here? Because I blame you, Thor. I blame you. They were all talking about poutine, and I went to my friend's restaurant, and what do I find on the menu but poutine? Quebec style poutine, by the way, not Louisiana Cajun. Sorry. And I was like, oh, finally. So I got poutine for lunch the other day, and it was so good. There is nothing better than French fries slathered in gravy with cheese curds and bacon and onion and a little hamburger somewhere in the bottom.
Yeah, I saw the portini. That was one of the ones where I was just clicking and adding and just playing videos, going around, bouncing around, adding them stuff, or to play. So I'll have to go back and actually watch it myself, not just let it play for watch time.
Okay, so I just saw bring green beer. Wide Family Farm has a members only tonight. So if you're not a member of Wide Family Farm, it's only 99 cents a month. But they're doing a St. Patrick's Day party tonight at 11 p.m. So if you're not, you should go over there and check them out. But you have to be a member. It's members only tonight.
Yeah.
Hi, Caitlin Strain.
Yeah, and we call it the members only group is called the Poop Troop.
Yes, the Poop Troop.
It's totally hilarious and fun.
And like I said, it's only 99 cents a month. It's cheaper than a cup of coffee, and it's certainly cheaper than a gallon of gas.
And she puts out a ton of members-only content. Sometimes just on a community post, but and then she posts a few videos, and she posts a bunch of other stuff too. So it's well worth the 99 cents.
Terry, I'll probably be asleep too, because we all know. Except I slept today. I was up last night on the live, and because I was worried about my car and things, so I was awake. So then I slept all day today, so I'll probably be awake, but I really do want to go to bed tonight. Because I am out the door by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't know when I'll be back doing the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. Well, I have been live for over an hour tonight, and the family just came home, as y'all seen. So I'm probably going to go ahead and cut it off here at an hour tonight. Thank you so much for coming up, Gil, and talking with me. Mm-hmm. And everybody, tonight, Wide Family Farm members only. Carol posted all of tomorrow for Friday, starting with Backwoods Law, going right on down through the group. But if you have two screens and can double screen it, I will be doing karaoke at 9 o'clock tomorrow night as well. Fishes and Loaves goes on at, I think she said 11. And then I'm back Saturday morning at 9:30 in the morning for coffee. And then Monday I'll be on Gil's. Which one is that? Which channel am I on, Gil?
It's Camp Patton Family Compound. Camp Patton Family Compound. That's what I've been commenting some of the times in the side chat. Here, I'll put hi again so everybody can see it and see exactly how it's spelled. There we go. And I also been doing my other one, Gray Man Prepping, but there it is in the chat. And that's at I got to do the time conversion. 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Eastern time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Mountain time here, so I got to do the conversion.
And then Thor is on here in a bit. Is there anybody else? If you are going live tonight, go ahead. I'll give you a few minutes here to put it in the link. A link down there. If you know, or write it in the comments. Go ahead and let us know when you're live.
I know the one I'm going to be going to here in 20 minutes is the Broussard Homestead.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
I used to watch them all the time, and I have not been watching them lately. And I need to get back to doing that.
Yeah, so I just had the pop up here. And the topic is preppers or hoarders. What's the difference?
I saw that. It came across my feed. I did see that. Yep.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good one.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead now. It's been over an hour, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow night if you can pop in a little bit in and out. Oh, and Laura is live on Saturday. What time, Laura? Hedgehog Homestead is live on Saturday.
I'm trying to remember. I think it's 5 o'clock my time, but I'm not sure if she's still. That would be 7 o'clock her time Eastern. So I'm not sure if they're still doing it at that time.
Okay. Bye, Caitlin. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah. But
yeah, check out live Hedgehog's Homestead Saturday. I know she goes live after me. I just don't know what time it is.
And if you're interested in MREs and seeing a review on it, Caitlin Strain does on Sundays.
Yes.
I know this last Sunday she was on right after Joe. So I can't remember what time. Oh, so she's doing 8 o'clock. Is that 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.? It looks like, okay, got to be 8 p.m. For Hedgehog Homestead. And 8 p.m. All right, that's right. Their time is 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, everyone. Good night. Thank you for popping in. See you all tomorrow or on your channels. Thanks.